Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy. How are you? It's kind of a big celebration day, at
It
least
is.
across the pond.
Yeah. Yes, it is. What is that big celebration? First of all, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes. Cheers to
to
you.
you guys.
Cheers to you.
Mhm.
Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We had a busy one. It's the tiredness is probably still showing in my in my face.
We did a lot of things. So we flew to New Jersey.
hmm
Our first flight without masks on. It was quite exciting.
Yeah.
And then we went to, I guess on Friday at late afternoon, right? 4:30.
I don't know what you're going to say, so I'm not sure how to fill
Well,
it in.
we did the what's the big deal?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that's still, that price is still valid till we think 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight.
And I'll let you know a little bit more about that
Later on.
later in the show. Yeah.
Then we
In
had
case you missed that.
the
part.
wedding reception.
Yeah. And you might have seen
Some
a
posts.
picture. I think I put at least a picture of us with the bride and groom. I didn't go too crazy with
Yeah.
like a whole photo album, but
So
that
then
was
what? Then we had to fly home, which in a very circuitous route
yes,
to
exactly.
get from Newark to
Hi, Andrea. Yes, thank
Naples
you. We are
by,
too.
by way of Detroit.
Hi, Marianne. Yeah, well, when we were watching the Weather Channel while we were up there, all they kept talking about was South Florida and the potential tropical storm and what we were going to be coming back to.
With
And
high winds and
yeah,
flooding.
exactly. So, hi,
We-
Carol.
so
Thanks for
we
joining
landed-
us today.
We landed, the sun was shining.
No problems, no delays. It was really great.
But this is also sort of moving day.
Yes.
Not the real movers bringing our stuff from the north, but
So we'll be quick change artists right after the
Yes.
show. Because it'll be t-shirts and shorts and
Yes.
tennis shoes for
Yeah,
this
there you
afternoon.
go.
We've got a couple of really busy days ahead of us. But we were also talking about the other celebration, which I thought would be kind of fun. And maybe you were watching an hour ago and you saw the Queen come out on the balcony, celebrating, of course, the fourth of 4 days of her 70th Jubilee.
wow. Maybe she thought it was St. Patrick's Day.
I know, it's so funny. I wondered the same thing. She looks amazing in that color. But I wondered, with all the pomp and circumstance being in red, white, and blue, that she chose that. But of course, she stood out beautifully. She didn't stand out very long, as you might remember. She kind of was out there for maybe less than 5 minutes.
Did the wave.
Did the wave. Yep. And then she was like, okay, ready to go in.
I need a nap.
Yeah. But wasn't that neat? I mean, it's really quite something, quite a celebration, and quite nostalgic, actually. So 96 years young, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
To see a day like that, the longest reigning monarch in history.
Yes. 70
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, pretty cool. And she's 96 years old.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's just kind of fun. I get into that sort of thing.
Yes, you do.
I also wanted to show you guys, as you're coming through and saying hi. I love seeing all your names. Glenna is here. Teresa is here. Hi, guys. Sue is here as well. Nice to see you. Bonnie is here. Hi, Bonnie. Sandy is here. Aaron is here. Cheryl is here. Wow, you guys, this is awesome.
You're all here.
I hope that this time is working out okay for you, because it's funny. Paul said this extra hour that we're getting
feels like 5
feels
hours.
like 5 hours. We have so much more prep time. He actually made me breakfast this
I did.
morning. Yeah. So that was very nice. It's been
I'm-
nice to be a
I'm
little bit
hoping
more
it's a-
leisurely.
I'm
Hi,
hoping-
Esta.
Hoping it's the last breakfast in our crappy rental kitchen. So we
No,
just
you might
say-
have one more. Hi,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Oh, that's true.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get
Hi,
rid of
Michelle.
more stuff out of the refrigerator. Yeah, we don't have to move.
Yeah, he's like, okay, we're down 4 more eggs. Don't have to move that over. Hi, Joanne. I had such good response last weekend that I wanted to remind you of one of our newest sponsors
Oh,
for Sunday Funday. I was really impressed at how many of you were thrilled to be able to get to know this particular company. And I was showing you that Paul and I are taking the vitamin D3 plus K2 that the arrow is pointing to. They have all kinds of
K2, is that
really
potassium?
wonderful
What is that?
things. It's K2, vitamin K2.
Oh.
I don't know if it has another name,
no.
but I just know that I had read that your vitamin D absorption is better when you have it in with the K2s.
Ah.
So that's why I chose that
Okay.
one instead of just D3. But yeah, I was really impressed that there were so many people who, even the acai powder that we went through to show you how you're supposed to pronounce it. But superfoods and all kinds of different vitamins and minerals and good for you things for sports and fitness. So I wanted to put that back up on the screen for you in case you did miss that or you were curious about where to find that website. And with these shows, as you know, we always put the link in the comments that'll take you directly to those sites. So after the program or during the program, you can always come back to it and check that out. But they are a sponsor for
Signs.
Bum.
Oh wait, I forgot. I can't say anything. You have a whole open thing going on.
No, that's just for our
No big deal.
That's the first.
Run the big deal. Anyway, you won't notice.
They won't notice that it's really signs of all kinds. No, it's time for signs of all kinds. So we start out with donation from Christine.
This you or me?
Go ahead.
Oh, me? I told the waitress my steak was bad, so she picked it up, slapped it, put it down, and said, "If it gives you any more trouble, let me know."
Good one.
Steak.
Bad steak.
Bad
Bad steak. Christine also offered us the next one. Thank you for your contributions, Christine. Strange new trend at the office. People putting names on food in the company fridge. Today I had a tuna sandwich named Linda.
Linda must have been mad.
Yeah, but I think it's a cute take on that. Hi, Mariana. Welcome to Sunday Funday. Oh, good. Ironically, Bonnie just talked about ordering the vitamins and they came in really, really fast.
Oh, good.
Yes, ours did too. I hope
Yeah.
you're really happy with them. There's so many 5-star reviews about the vitamins and the superfoods and powders on that website. Hi, Linda. Yes, let the nesting begin. Perhaps next weekend, hi, Jill, will be a housewarming party.
Yeah.
We'll have to have balloons.
Yeah.
So our next sign of all kind, oh, this is from Connie, because I was thinking after all of that talk of food, look at this car.
That's perfect.
Toilet 50 miles straight ahead. Bushes over to the right. Thank you, Connie. I'm sure everyone feels that way from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
We had one of those circumstances yesterday, in fact, on the road. Had to pull off to the side of the road quick. And Jane offers us a couple of good ones.
Getting older might slow me down, but it certainly hasn't shut me up.
No.
I can relate to
that. Aaron's actually asking where I got my earrings. Good question, Aaron. They are a part of our what's the big deal sort of promotion, and I'll show you where you can get those after our signs of all kinds.
Okay.
But Jane also offers us this one. Inside every older person is a younger person wondering what the hell happened.
Who's that in the mirror that I'm looking at?
Ain't that the truth? So true. Thank you, Jane. Jane, I think at this point, between Jane and Christine, have the largest albums of signs of all kinds on my computer.
Keep it up, guys.
I have to remember which ones I've already used and which ones are new because there's so many that keep coming in. Janice M. offers this one. I love this one.
Just cleared out some space in the freezer. Sounds so much more productive than I just polished off another pint of ice cream.
Yes, it sounds so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Good one, Janice.
The first problem is buying only a pint.
Yes. Very true. Helen's writing in. I have to say hi. Hi, Helen. And then we will go back to our signs, which I think Janice had another one. Chocolate is vital for our survival. Dinosaurs didn't have chocolate. And look what happened to them.
See? That is proof.
See? Oh, Carol ordered the big deal. Yay! I'm so excited for you to wear it and show it off.
Full disclosure, size 8 is gone.
Yeah, we have sold out of the size 8. Yeah. So but we still have, we looked this morning, we still have 9, 10, and 11. So anybody who during our QVC days would always ask for size 11 in rings, we aim to please.
And we still have 5, 6, and 7 as well.
Yes, we do. Karen sent this one in. This is funny.
Just spent 45 minutes on the treadmill. Tomorrow, my goal is to turn it on.
Yes, that would be helpful. It's a good idea in order to get the maximum benefits, but
well, she was standing on it, rather than laying on it.
There, that's true. That's good. And or using it as a coat rack, which a lot of treadmills end up like that too. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Andrea brings us this one. Actually, two people donated this one, Michelle and Andrea. Not only did I fall off the diet wagon, I dragged it into the woods, set it on fire, and used the insurance money to buy cupcakes.
Perfect.
Right on the heels of not turning on the treadmill, I thought that was probably a pretty good sign of all kinds. Thank you, Andrea. I love the contributions. Oh, Linda's dad strikes again.
60 might be the new 40, but 9 p.m. is the new midnight.
60 might be the new 40, but 9 o'clock is the new midnight. Yeah, that was me last night.
Yeah.
I was actually asleep by 9 o'clock. I didn't sleep well the night before, so I was definitely making up for lost time. 113, Nanette.
Wow.
Woo.
I could have scrambled the eggs out there on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Instead of making it on the stove.
Yes. Linda's dad offers us this one too.
I had my patients tested. I'm negative. Actually, yes, that's me too. I don't have patience.
No, you're the get off my lawn guy, kids. Yes, that's funny. Linda, your dad is on a roll. Have him keep sending them.
Remember that old,
we love him.
That old joke?
Hi, Jane.
I could have been a doctor, but I didn't have the patience.
Yes. All right, one more good one for signs of all kinds for the 5th of June. This one is thanks to Paul.
It's weird being the same age as old people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is the way I feel.
Sad, but true. Suzanne got her ring.
Yay.
That's great. She also ordered the sold out Larimar earrings a couple of months ago. Yes, you remember those? She was desperate to get
that. That might have been
too.
the fastest sellout of all time.
I think it was, yes.
I'll have to go look for more Larimar.
Thank you, everyone, for your signs of all kinds contributions. Loved it. So, yay. So now I'm trying to decide, since there were so many people who were talking about the big deal, the earrings, the ring. Suzanne got a ring. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let me just remind you guys of what we rolled out on Friday as what's the big deal. The size 8 is gone, which is why if you can tune in, and I'm so sorry that we had to go an hour earlier than our scheduled time. But we had the family photos for the wedding reception, so we didn't want to keep anybody waiting.
Right.
And we look so good, we had to be in the pictures. But this is what photos. This is what we rolled out last Friday. There we go. There it is. It's the big deal turquoise ring, and the price does expire tonight at midnight Eastern time. So I've just put the link for it in the comments. And of course, the sizes are listed. It looks like there's so many of them, but it's because the sizes are all broken out. And that size 8 is now no longer available. Right. But we do have the other sizes. But all you'll do is click the size you need, add it to your cart, go to your cart, which is in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, put in your name, address, and information of your credit card, and then you'll confirm the size that you wanted is there in the top right-hand corner. You don't have to add any coupon code or anything, and then you just check out and you'll get your what's the big deal.
And by the way,
and it looks like this.
Incredible deal for 40. Is it 49?
It's $49.
$49, normally 100 something, 29 something like that, which is still cheap for what you're getting. About a 9 carat, 18 by 13 millimeter. Natural turquoise from the Kingman mine. Yeah, you're getting about 2 carats of rhodolite garnet.
Yes, and I don't know if it's coming in very clearly right now, but they're all marquee shaped rhodolite garnet. There are 20 of them,
and you can see the sparkle of the marquee white zircon.
Actually, those are round, hon. The marquees are the
no. I just saying the halo of the melody.
Oh yeah. So they're 39. He's right. There are 39 of the white zircon in a round, brilliant cut that are 1.25 millimeter. And I chose a larger size because I wanted to be able to wear it on middle and
it's a lot of silver. I mean, honestly, there's a lot. You can see it's a separate top setting, and then the gap underneath. Yeah. And it's just like a comfort fit, I think.
It is very, very comfortable. And then
until it's gone.
Since Aaron was asking, we also have the earrings available. And those are right under, as you scroll down on the website. When you scroll down, they're right underneath and they're brand new. And those, while they're not the big deal, they're still an incredible buy at $79. And I didn't happen to put that in a picture of the wedding reception, but I wore those at the wedding reception with a kind of a Kelly green dress, and it had a little blue brocade over the top. So I found a tie for Paul to match the little blue brocade, but the earrings were just a standout. So
a lot of people come.
They're definitely worth it. And I think we have a few pairs of those left too. And then one other thing I wanted to remind you, because every once in a while something arrives that's not exactly what you wanted or it didn't fit. So it's not a problem making a return. All you do is scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll see that there are returns and exchanges, how you do that, all the information, where to send them back, and everything is there to make it very easy and painless for you to do. So we don't want you to feel stuck with anything. Even if it's a big deal, if it's on sale, you still have the opportunity to return it if it doesn't work for you. And when you buy it, the shipping and handling is still free. So it's an even better deal because you imagine that you would have spent $5 to $7 on the shipping. So in your mind, if you do justifications like I do, you can say, wow, that's really great. So anyway, that was our big deal. And the price expires on the ring at midnight tonight Eastern time. Hi, Penny. Happy Sunday Funday to you too. Yes, it is 21st of June. So right. In addition to the big deal, there was another big deal that happened this week that we thought it would be fun to celebrate because it too has to do with jewelry. And it is that Kathy Levin made her reappearance on QVC this week. And many of you were actually letting me know in private messages, did you know, did you hear, we heard Kathy's going to be back. So Paul had some fun doing some editing today.
Yeah, in fact, I should say this, that we have a 5-year anniversary, you told me, coming up, right?
For Sunday Funday.
In July.
Yes.
Yeah, in July. So I'm going to start combing through the catacombs of shows that we've done and compile a best of. So we decided to honor Kathy with 2 of our best ofs.
Yes, yes.
Do I need to set up or are you just going to roll?
Oh, you can set it up, sure.
So she was on a show. You can probably still find it, right?
Yes, she's on my Facebook page and she's also on my YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and you just type in Judy Kroll Style, the YouTube channel will come up, and then you just go to the playlists and you'll find On Air Sunday Fundays. And Kathy Levin was one of our guests. I think she was on in January of 2020, and it was really just before the whole COVID business and all the lockdowns started. So she had come to our home in Florida at the time. So that was the last guest that we had that wasn't virtual. She was actually live and in person with us.
And so this first one, we're gonna have 2 clips. The first one is somehow, because we just talked, these aren't scripted. The subject got up on her marriage. So this is Kathy Levin talking about her marriage.
Yes. Okay. Hold on just a sec. Because it is very fun.
In case I wanted to be married and I wanted to play. I wanted to have some free time.
So let's segue into that to talk about Steve.
Yes.
Stevie,
and how you met
Mr.
him.
Stevie.
Is he still gardening?
Well,
like
yes.
A fiend?
He's a master.
He's
a master.
won a
doesn't
contest,
fly.
botanical
Doesn't fly.
contest.
He said a living pilot is a good pilot, and he walked away about. It got expensive to maintain an airplane.
Yes.
And I married him because I thought he had a lot of money. I didn't realize he didn't own a home.
It was all in the
or
plane.
A car.
He owned an airplane.
So we lived in the back seat of the airplane for a while, and then we sold it and got a little place. But he's the funniest guy I know who's not funny. Everything he does is just bizarre, and I write about him all the time, and people say, it sounds like you hate him. I don't hate him. He's like an aardvark. He's a weird thing to have around. He does odd things. He's very meticulous about his schedule. So if I say to him, I have to go down to HSN, will you drive me to the airport? I'm playing cards. Okay.
I know. She's so funny.
Well, maybe I didn't listen the first time when we were living it live. An aardvark?
An aardvark.
I don't know if I'd like you to call me an aardvark.
Yeah, that's kind of...
It's just something weird to have around.
Anteater? Is that better?
Yes. I feel much better about that. So that was, we're going to keep coming with some of the best ofs, but we have one more for today.
Oh, the other one that is funny that I'm sure we want to find from that particular show. And it was the long show, but ironically, as long as it was, it had to be cut short because she had to get back to HSN because she had a Nutrisystem show. And that was also when guests were still coming into the studio live. So she had some of her little bars on set. So she was promoting her shows coming up. And then we also brought up some old QVC insiders. You remember the magazines that they used to send out in the 80s and 90s. And I had found a picture of her, ironically, with the ring that she's now selling back on QVC again. So it's fun.
And this next clip is her talking about our marriage.
Yes. And it's really cute. Marianne is talking about how she looked so good. And we had dinner one of the nights that the night that we had arrived up in New Jersey. My best friend from Philly drove up and we had dinner with her and her husband. And she was describing that Kathy was just on, that she looked amazing, that she was so enthusiastic, that she talked a lot about the different people who have bought the Kathy ring and how they've worn it and, what people said about it. And this one bought it for this occasion and this one bought it for this occasion. And it was really very cute. So we're really happy. So yes, this is the other one.
The other clip.
Yes.
Kathy Levin talking about
our marriage, which is cute.
Here's a question from Karen Lewis. I think she meant are Judy and Paul married?
Ah, yes.
These two?
Yes.
No, they live in sin forever. Oh my gosh.
No.
How many years now?
16 and a half.
Yeah, you're 4 years behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
I remember that.
we've been married for a long time, and
remarried over and over.
Yes, we have. We renewed
to each other.
Yeah, but I mean, you renew your vows all the time.
I know.
They renew their vows like I buy shoes.
So,
What are you doing today? We're getting married.
Yeah. She's just always on, right? She's so clever. You just have to love her for that. She's always got something to say, always got a great story to tell. Although I was a little offended at the story she told about my cooking acumen.
Well, I didn't show that to you yet, did I?
Oh, have you already started?
Oh, yeah, I have
that
clip
too?
It's very funny.
It is very funny. And the other thing about Kathy is even if she's making fun of you, she does it in such a fun, cute, lighthearted way that she's really kind of paying you a compliment that she remembers all these things about you.
Well, that clip comes out very okay in your favor.
Oh, it doesn't. I don't remember the other side of it. I only remember her talking about everything being served.
Well, the whole reason.
White food.
Right. The whole reason she brought it up is because then she started watching her in the kitchen with Paul and Judy.
That's
videos.
right. Just like, hey.
You sounded like you knew what you're doing.
Owen, we're looking forward to getting back into our own kitchen again.
Yes.
He even said that this morning as he's making the
Yes.
eggs. I can't wait till we have all of our own.
And by the way, next high season in Naples, we will probably have her as a guest again because she's going to be right in the aisles.
Yeah,
where we are
I
for
know.
A couple of months, maybe.
Yeah, I think at least 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, you go, like a lot of people in Florida rush off to the Carolinas in the summertime. We have other friends who live in Florida who rush off to Colorado because they don't like the heat in the June, July, August, September timeframe. So I think in Pennsylvania, they're actually coming down in January to get a dose of that nice warm sunshine in January. So we'll probably be able to see them again. But that'll be fun. So those are cute clips, and we want to do more of them when we do our July celebrations. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. So that was pretty much a big week and a big weekend, and kind of getting back into the groove of things. But there's so. I said, everybody says, "Oh, that's so exciting! You closed on your house," and they look at my face like, "What's wrong?" I am not looking forward to next week. Why? This is great. I'm like, I can't even tell you how many times in life I have moved. And every time I do, I say never again. And we keep doing it for some reason.
I think you should just relax by the pool and let me call John. We'll move everything in
do
the
it
thing.
all.
Yeah.
Oh.
PLJ's gonna help us today.
He's gonna help us. No, you know what? I'm so OCD. that I would never be.
Really?
Just a little.
Well, I actually had a strategy. Because
I would never be able to let somebody else do it.
I mean, you don't need to do the grunt work of putting it into the thing.
Oh, the truck.
Yeah, well, you can fill out all the paperwork that like we have to give to the HOA and all that stuff.
I can do that. And you just say, put it anywhere. Put it anywhere.
No, we'll put it and then we'll move it. Then you can supervise the moving in later, but they have to go schlep the big stuff.
Hey, I've got the good show.
Yes, you do.
Not a problem. And that, you know what? That'll help me sleep real well. Since I haven't been sleeping a lot lately, I think just so much running around in my head, and I'm not only OCD, I'm a crazy worry person. So yeah, it's just all
and there's nothing
piled on.
Nothing going on in my head.
No, it doesn't bother him at all. Oh dear. Can you relate? Are you like that? You know, the one thing about, I think the reason that I've been okay with continuing to move, not only do I have a short long-term memory, meaning I have a short-term memory, so I forget how bad moving is. But I also have such an adventurous spirit that I'm always looking for that next adventure around the corner. So that's what moving, not just to a new house, but also to a new location, completely new location, meeting new friends, getting new doctor, getting new dentist, getting new dermatologist, all of whom I've seen within the last, like, this feels like week. Right? And I think I finally found a new hairdresser. I only went through about 5 people to find that. That's probably worse than finding the doctor, the dentist, and the dermatologist is a good hairdresser. The restaurants, though, have been really fun to experiment with. We found a lot of great ones of those. So I'm rambling, but yes, I think I've just been putting off the chore of the move.
We're going to have to end the show because I had to go pick up the truck.
Okay. So you know what our day looks like. Yeah, I'll just stay with you guys. You can keep me company. He'll hand me papers. I'll do some signing, and then I'll get back to you. But we are planning, unless something goes crazy haywire, to be with you next weekend, because you know we're going to have more stories to tell, right? Thank you, Joanne. I know it is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just taking baby steps to get our way through it, right? We will see you next week. I did not put together a whole big dramatic ending, but I'll do my
bye.
Yeah, we'll do the bye. Sounds good to me. And we shall see you next weekend. We always love having you all here, and we want to wish you a very happy, beautiful Sunday. See you next week.